Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode. We are going to Assen. We're on 120%. And yeah, ready to go. Oh, hang on. So that's all good. Better just put that last bit of frame on. Okay, let's head off to Assen for the next round of the championship. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fast forward time and then see what kind of lap times they're doing. FP3 was fine. I'm not bothering doing any of the development tests anymore because we can't upgrade the bike anymore. So it's just a waste of time. And then the points won't transfer into Moto 2. No one set a time. Okay, that's a bit concerning. The times have not appeared. Medium and medium.
There he is, heading out on track.
So, coming to the end of my first flying lap, and there's no times on there apart from we're down in 15th. We've just taken pole. I have no idea how close we are or how far away we are from everyone else. All I know is that I'm on pole at the moment, so I don't know, you know, we could be half a second quicker, we could be 1,000th of a second quicker, I don't know, but I'm not going to risk that time, so I'm going to try and go a bit quicker and see if we can improve that. I mean, the track is drying out as well, which is good. The dry line is there, so that's going to help us out. Maybe put a quicker time in. So yeah, we're already going quite considerably quicker. But yeah, it's really bizarre just fast forward in the time and none of their times are coming up, even though they're setting times. So kind of riding in the dark at the moment. Just have to try and guess what kind of lap times they're going to do. There isn't long left, so we'll have to wait and see what they do. But we'll just concentrate on ourselves for now. I mean, that time we've already done may be enough, but I just don't want to risk it. Plus I know I can go quicker, especially with the dry line appearing. Wow, okay, we're going a lot quicker. Over a second quicker than our previous time. Okay, into the chicane. And the run to the line. 150. 149.6. Okay.
That's the end of the
so we were on pole. Yeah, our first time was really close to theirs actually. Actually, it wasn't. We done a 151. They were in the 152s. Okay. Well, we're on pole anyway.
Here we are live from the Moto3 class starting grid where riders and engineers are talking over the last few details before the race.
Okay. Right. Everyone on medium. It is a wet track. Not actually raining.
Assen, the motorbike university, is once again ready to put everyone to the test.
Yes. Yes, it is. 35% race distance. See if we can get a good start. Spinning up the rear a little bit. Not too bad. Nah, not too bad. Third place. Oh, hang on. Maybe not. They're all going in too quick and push me wide. Loads of us off the track there. Look behind when we get back on. Just make sure we're not going into anyone's paths. So we're way down in 18th place. Wow. Okay, we're going even further back. Now they're all sitting up and making a few places up, but we're twitching away with a place into the hairpin. Wow, okay, we've been like proper beaten up straight away. Just pretty much all of them just went into like turn one too quick. I mean, it worked for them, it didn't work for me. I was on the outside of the track. But we're inside the top 10 now. It just means we've got some work to do. But it's fine because I know when that dry line appears, we will be a lot quicker than normal. Is he gonna... Yeah, I thought he was gonna push the other guy wide. He did. So we are up to 6th place, just behind Lorenzo Dalla Porta and Marcus Ramirez. Dalla Porta's got Ramirez. In fact, they've both gone wide and we're past both of them. So we're up to 4th place. The AI making a few mistakes. Garcello. Garcello? Who the hell's Garcello? Garcia is in 3rd. Just behind Aaron Canet. I don't know who's in the lead. Whoever is in the lead, they have got quite a nice little lead. Got a nice gap emerging. So we've got to do 8 laps around here. Whoa! Dalla Porta again trying to come through, but didn't work. Into the Gert Timmer chicane. Oh, a hit again! Wow! Almost crashed, but we didn't. We stayed on. We're past Canet now, despite being clobbered in the rear. Now we've got to try and get past Garcia, who is... Okay, Canet's in too hot. He's off track. Yeah, thought so. See, they do try things, but they definitely make mistakes, that's for sure. They like to make lunges. Can we get up the inside of Garcia? Yeah. So it's Messia in the lead. Buthamos is quite far down, 9th place. He didn't qualify very well. So maybe we're starting to see Buthamos kind of slip down the order results-wise. Look at that gap that Messia's got. Right, I'll try not to go wrong in this race like we did in the Red Bull Rookies Cup race around here when I kind of ended up getting lost. 1.7 seconds to Messia. But that is coming down by the looks of it already. Buthamos up to 6th. So guys, yeah, the lap, if you're going to try and enter the league, my league, the lap to beat or get as close to as possible is up on the RRL Club on Xbox Live. So go and check that out. It is around Sachsenring. So yeah, going to have a look at the lap time and see if you can beat it or get as close to it as possible. And the 12 fastest people will be in the league. We're almost with Messia already. It's less than half a second. It's less than that now. It's like a 1/10 of a second. We caught him really, really quickly. And past we go. Better exit out the Gert Timmer chicane. Across the line. We are leading. Fastest lap of the race. The lap times will start tumbling towards the end of the race when the dry line appears. Messia's in too hot. Is he off track? Not quite. But he messed his exit up. So we're staying in the lead. I do like that the AI do actually try something to try and like beat you. Try and get past you. It doesn't always work. Sometimes they end up kind of forcing you wide, but it's nice that they try something. And most of the time they try at least to avoid you. But I've had a few occasions in this career series so far when I've been hit from the AI. Maybe because sometimes they're braking a hell of a lot later than me. That, you know, they're closing so quick they can't react to get out of the way quick enough. Well, we got over a second lead already. So we are looking good for this one. We managed to win the last wet race, which was at Catalonia. That one got a bit hairy towards the end, especially on the last lap when we completely tucked the front, but just managed to save it. I'm hoping that won't happen in this one. But yeah, 120%. We've got no problems with the AI at the moment. Might be different in a dry race, but in the wet race, we can still beat them fairly easily. And even though our bike is fully upgraded, it is still not the best bike. Still not like maximum. You cannot get the performance bar full. But I'm already, you know, thinking that we are going to win the championship. Be interesting to see what teams we get offered for Moto 2 if we win the Moto 3 championship. You would think if we win it, then we get better offers, but I mean, we didn't really get that greater offers for Moto 3 after winning the Red Bull Rookies Cup. I mean, this is actually a decent bike, especially in real life, but in the game, performance-wise, it's quite far down on some of the others. Because I was seriously considering, especially after the first race at Qatar, was seriously considering at the first transfer window moving to a different team. But, you know, after getting some upgrades and everything, it's all started to come together quite nicely. Second race was better than the first. And then, yeah, once we start getting the upgrades, we've been very competitive. I would like to re-race Qatar with the bike as it is now. But unfortunately, we're not going to get that opportunity to. Not unless we do another season, but I'd rather go up to Moto 2 and then get into MotoGP. But yeah, I haven't had to mess about with the settings at all for this bike. I mean, I don't really tend to mess with the settings too much in career mode unless I'm really struggling. But like league racing and stuff like that, I tend to try and do some setups. So yeah, going back to the league racings, we just set the fastest lap again. You've got until Tuesday next week to send your lap to me. So yeah, not that long, and then on the Wednesday I will be announcing who the 12 riders are for the league. So if you're thinking about doing it, get on it. And I'll also announce some standing riders maybe. I might just leave that and then just see who's available on the nights if we need some standing riders. But yeah, looking forward to this season for the league. So our gap is massive. We are looking good. I know they will start getting quicker, but so are we. The dry line is appearing. I think we are pretty much guaranteed to win this race now. As long as I don't flick my rider off, because the rear is starting to move around a little bit, but I'm still pushing. I just want to see what kind of lap times I can get down to. But I do like that, you know, the dry line really does make a difference. Because in 18 it didn't really make a huge difference. I mean, it was still like it was wet most of the time. But yeah, definitely good that you can get some extra grip by using the dry line. Not a quick lap that time, it was a 1:52.0. See if we can go quicker though on another fastest lap. 7.3 second lead. I mean, I do like Assen as well. It's a good track. And we are doing good. Can I beat my fastest lap time? That is basically what my goal is now. Beat my fastest lap time. We're not going to be caught. I learnt my lesson from the Red Bull rookies where, one, I got lost because I wasn't concentrating, and the other thing was when I started braking on the curb, and that sent me flying into the grass and the gravel. We managed to stay on, but yeah. I mean, even back then we still won the race by quite a big margin, even though I let second place come through when I cut the track because I went wrong, and then got back in front of them and pulled away. And when we went off track again, he came past, then we managed to get back past him. Managed to do it on the last lap. But before that, we had quite a big gap. And now, we have a massive gap. And I've not got wrong yet. I've not got lost. That's a good thing. I know exactly where I'm going. It just would be, you know, ideal as we set another fastest lap. Can we get into the 150s? That's what I want to do. We've only got 2 laps to do it though. But yeah, if they put some, like, just some cones or something across part of the track that you're not going to be using. Because I do find it weird how it's just like completely open. Can we get a 150 in the wet? I mean, our gap is already over 10 seconds. Finati up to 6th. Oh, I was braking on the curb there. That was dangerous. 11 seconds is our gap. So we do have MotoGP this weekend at Catalonia. Looking forward to that. I would love to see Petrucci come out and win again. That would be awesome. I mean, Catalonia is quite a similar track to Mugello. Quite fast and flowing. Apart from that hairpin. But it's a good track. I like it in the game. It's actually my second favourite track in the MotoGP calendar. Goes Mugello and then Catalonia. But yeah, looking forward to watching that on Sunday. And of course we've got British Superbikes as well at Brands Hatch. That'll be another cracking set of races. Across the line, 150.3. There we go. There's our 50. We went like 9/10 quicker on that lap. Just shows you how much the track is drying up and how much extra grip we're getting. So I can remember when the Superbike games were out, and like one of the new features on, I can't remember which one it was, but there was a point where one of the new features was rubber being put down on the track. So like you had like a track evolution, so every lap a bit more rubber would be put down, then you have a bit more grip going through those corners. And that was quite a nice little addition. And that was years ago. "14-second lead." And yeah, like I said, this is on 120%. So if people are going to put in the comment section, put the difficulty up, I can't. This is as hard as it will get. It's on maximum difficulty. Maximum. It won't go any higher. This isn't going to be another fastest lap, but we're nearly there. Don't want to throw it away now. Okay. So just to get Timmy Chicane to go. And exit. Run to the line. Wow, that was a dominating race. Done. Wow, okay.
While Parc Fermé starts to fill up,
now I'm hoping that the next race is going to be dry.
The Moto3 race final ranking.
At least Messia got second. So that is really going to help us out in the championship. Especially with Booth Amos down in 5th. There we go. Looking good. Team championship. We're not going to catch those KTM guys.
Undoubtedly, it was a perfect day for him. In addition to the victory, his position also earns him 25 priceless championship points.
Job done, I would say. That was a good consistent race. So the next one, we are like complete team leader now. So, we are going to Sachsenring. Still on 120%. Not going to change it. It's staying there. Even when we go up to Moto 2, it's going to stay on 120%. So, here we go. Sachsenring. Let's have it. Let's see what we can do at the Sachsenring. It's not very sunny here. Very cloudy and overcast. I'm hoping it's not going to be a wet race. It would be nice to do a dry race against the AI at 120%. Because we've not actually done one in the dry yet. Just behind Foggia. Oh, he's all over the place. Let's get past him quick. There we go. Through the left-hand kink. So we had a bit of a battle round here in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. The AI were pretty quick through here. Come on, one corner to go. A little wide. That's fine. And there we go. Is that going to be enough for pole? 130.1.
That's the end of the second.
It was enough for pole, but a lot closer this time. 0.3 of a second. So hopefully it will be a good race.
Here we are live from the Moto3 class starting grid where riders and engineers are talking over the last few details before the race.
Okay. Soft front, medium rear. That's a combination that works for me. Just because they kind of start going off at like the same rate. Alright, let's go do this. At least we haven't had anyone start out of place for quite a few races now. Everyone is where they should be, and I'm assuming it's the same now. Everything looks like as it should be, yeah. Apart from that safety car being at the front just before the race starts, it shouldn't be there. It's not now. Right, here we go. Spun up the rear a little bit. There's a bit of a sluggish start, but staying in third. So, yeah. Not too bad. Not as good as my Magello start. So we're in third still. Trying to get up the inside of Messia, but it didn't work. Dalla Porta is leading. Up the inside of Messia. No. Oh, that looked like Binder up the inside of me. We've both gone wide. Cut back underneath Binder. No. On the wrong side of him now. Can I really get around the outside? It's not working. So staying in fourth place for now. Now he's in the way. Couldn't quite take as much speed through there as I wanted to. Darren Binder was in the way. Oh! That was almost a crash there. Put the brakes on a little later than he did. Okay, so this is usually the section, like especially in the Red Bull Rookies, where they start pulling away, and they have now almost hit the inside Armco barrier there. They have pulled away, okay. This is fine. We've got some work to do. I'm happy with that though. We've got people behind me. Let's just keep chipping away, see what we can do. If they start pulling away, then we could be in trouble. But 132.7 for Dalla Porta on the first lap. 133.4 for me. They are still within sight, still within reach. So I'll just keep going about my business. Red Bull Rookies Cup, we were quicker in the first part of the lap. And they were quicker in the last part of the lap. That was never going to work, Robbo. What was that? Very bizarre line from me. But up the inside of Binder now. And can we get Messia as well? We're taking a tighter line. Yes, we can. There we go. So we're up to second now, just behind Dalla Porta. Bit wide there. But here Messia just closing in there. On the brakes into the left-hand kink. Turn 8 up the hill. And we are closing on Dalla Porta. But this is where they start pulling away. And there he goes. Through the waterfall, the infamous turn 11. Buthemos up to 4th, Binder down to 5th. Oh, I've gone in way too hot there into Sachsen curve. We haven't lost any positions because of that though. They weren't close enough, but that has let Dalla Porta off a hook for a little while. With the final corner. We've got a good run there. We can use a bit of slipstream. Yeah, we've done the fastest lap there. Dalla Porta 1:31.1. We've done a 1:30.6 and we are passed into the lead despite cocking up the penultimate corner. In the lead, right. Can we pull away? Now that we've hit the front, just biding my time. Saving the tyres for a little bit. We're already starting to pull away. Well, this is a bit ominous. Fight with me. Okay, don't. But we'll see what happens when we get to the part where they're a bit quicker, which is coming up very soon. Okay, well, I can hear them closing. Are they close enough to do anything though? 2/10. Not close enough as I dip into Sachsen curve again. Turn 12. Oh, no, he's on the inside. I've gone a bit wide there. A little bit of contact from Dalla Porta. And he is through into the final corner. Oh, hello. Messia's through. Lifted me up. He must have come from way, way back. And that is Darren Binder trying to get past as well. On the brakes for turn 1. Oh, Garcia is through, so is Buthemos. Try and go right between the middle of them. Hasn't worked, but we've got Buthemos up the inside of Garcia as well. That's going to send me wide, yeah. They're both back through. So we're down to 5th, so they are fighting with me. This is good. Canet trying to get through as well, but not close enough. I almost got underneath Buthemos there, but it didn't work. Okay, here we go through the left. Get a good run on Buthemos if we can. We have. Can we get through? Not quite. He was a little bit later on the brakes. This is what I want. This is what I like. Bit of fighting. Down we go. Someone just kicked up a bit of dirt there. Half a second to Buthemos. Into Sachsen curve again. Right, let's see if we can get a good run through the final corner as long as no one dive bombs me. No, we're safe. Up the hill. Closing, using a little bit of slipstream. We're definitely closing on Buthemos now. On the brakes. We were later than him on the brakes. Have we got it stopped? Yes, we have. He's taking a tighter line though. But you can get through up the inside of Messia. And we're up to 3rd, just like that. We're staying with the pack. And we are fighting with them. Just make my way through as and when I can. Pick my opportunities when they arise. Up the inside of Garcia. Come on. Yeah, he had a bit of a wiggle on then. We're still on the inside. And we got him. He didn't want to give that one up though, did he? He was trying to go around the outside, but didn't work. Now we are back with the leader, Lorenzo Dalla Porta. And we are right on him now. Try and go with him through here. We got a much better exit though, very wide. But we are sticking with him. We are sticking with him. We're going to go past. There we go, into the lead on the brakes. And we got it stopped in time. Yes. All good there. And through the final corner. No lunge from Dalla Porta. Dalla Porta's actually moved down to third. So Garcia must have done a lunge on him. We'd set the fastest lap of the race. 1:29.9. I think we're starting to pull. Got a bit of a gap going on as we go into turn 1. Oh, that was a huge moment there. Stay off the curb. Pulled a massive wheelie as well. So we were wheelie lucky. Shut up. Right, through the double left. I can't believe I just made that pun. Let's just keep pulling away. .7. So we're pulling away a little bit, but not a huge amount. Thought it might have been at least a second by now, but it's not. This is where they're possibly going to close in a bit. Maybe. We'll see at the next split. It looks like they've closed in. They have half a second. They've closed in another couple of tenths. It's Garcia in second. Keep it going. Through the final corner. Up the hill. Okay, on to lap 7. 3 laps remaining. 0.7 of a second lead. Into turn 1, a little wide, but we can cut that back. There we go, lovely. .2 lead. Okay, it's over a second now. This could be the part where we start pulling away now. Start extending that lead. But at least they've been fighting a little bit more this time. I think 3 rounds time is Silverstone. I think. I can't remember without looking. I'm pretty sure we've got 2 races and then Silverstone's the 3rd race next. So be using my special helmet for that. Wow, okay, they're a lot closer now. 0.2 of a second. Are we going to see a battle right towards the end of the race? We're about to start the penultimate lap. What's it going to be over the line? 0.3. He could have a lunge into turn 1 if he's close enough. Which he's not. I could hear him though. So he's definitely a lot closer. Tyres feel absolutely fine at the moment. So we've just got to do this lap and one more. It's back up to a second. Yeah, that first sector we are quite a bit quicker than the AI. Through turn 7. Well, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but we could be looking at another 25 points. And if it finishes as it is with Garcia in second, I believe that will be over a whole race win's worth of points over Garcia. Booth Amos has moved up to second. Okay, that would take even more points off of Garcia. I mean, Booth Amos is pretty much out of the championship now. He's still there though. We've got 1 lap to go. Are we going to see anything from Booth Amos? No, because Garcia's got him. That's the thing, if they lunge at each other in the final corner, they're going to mess each other up as well and slow them down. This is it, final lap time. Through turn 1. We are looking good. Hang on, we're coming around to lap some people. That could play a part in it. Are we going to be interfered with by the back markers? Mazzano springs to mind from the Red Bull Rookies Cup. That was not good, what happened there. We might not catch him, we might be alright. Ooh. They are closing in on me as well. We are closing in on the back markers. Are they going to get in the way? If we catch, yeah, I think we're going to catch them at the wrong time. Maybe into Sachsen curve. Maybe not. It's going to be final corner, isn't it? This could get messy. This could get very messy. That's Rossi gone. Salach. Ooh. No, he's right in the way. Out the way. Thank you. Yurchenko, we're past him. We're good. We're safe. We have won. That could have gone horribly wrong. But luckily it didn't. Half a second we won by, and that was Booth Amos in second, Garcia in third. So Booth Amos has done us a favour there. There we go. Brits 1-2. Look at that. Over a whole race win's worth of points now.
This rider has been able to impose a frantic pace on today's race, and now he and his mechanics are right.
But that was closer than the wet race at Assen, that's for sure. More dry races, please. So, we are looking good for the championship at the moment. It's all going our way. So we got Brno next, and then I think it's Red Bull Ring, and then Silverstone. So let's look at the championship, starting with Red Bull Rookies Cup. Tate is leading, Yuki Kuni in second, Salvador third, and Moto3, I'm leading Garcia in second, Tom Booth Amos in third, and Darren Binder fourth. MotoGP, Moto2 even, Baldassari, Schrotter, Luthi, Alex Marquez, and Remy Gardner in fifth. And MotoGP, you've got Alex Rins still leading that from Dovizioso second, Rossi in third, Marquez fourth, and Crutchlow in fifth. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Let's just see you guys in the next video. See you.